Hey guys, Kyle Kovats here from Kovats Real Estate School. Just wanted to go over here. What is our value proposition to our students? It's a question I get a lot. To be fully transparent, we probably are a little bit more expensive than some other schools. Our class is $425, and that includes everything, all your materials and everything. You could probably find the class for a little bit less expensive, but the value that we provide is as follows, really. So, for those of you that don't know me, I've been a licensed realtor since 2011. Now it's 2024. I've been in the business for 13 years. Last year alone, our team sold 323 million worth of homes. So we sell a couple homes here and there. So I know and I recognize that you guys aren't taking this class because you're just so interested in learning about all these real estate laws and stuff like that. I know that you're taking this class because you're interested in starting a business, really, as a realtor. Starting a business where you're going to be able to service people, buyers, sellers who are looking to buy homes. Ultimately, you're taking this class because you want to help yourself and your family, make more money at the end of the day. So that's one of the main goals we have with this class. Because what I find from speaking with other people, we have students who take our class all the time after having taken the class at another school and just not having a good experience there. And then they come to our school, and it's a totally different experience for them. At a lot of real estate schools, the instructor sits in front of you and they read a textbook. They are not engaging, they're reading a textbook, and if you ask a question, they usually don't know the answer to the question. They'll say, read the textbook, or if you ask like a real life related question like, hey, when you have a client, how would you handle this? They just say, we don't have to know that for the test. You just have to read this. Well, if the instructor cared about the student, and if the instructor really wanted to see the student, exceed and really just succeed, I should say as well, in this business and exceed their expectations, they'd be able to answer those questions. So as somebody who, as an example, in 2016, I was named to the National Association of Realtors 30 Under 30 for being one of the top 30 realtors that year in the country under the age of 30. I have a good broad experience in this business to be able to show newbies getting into the business, whether you're young, whether you're in your 30s like myself now, or whether you're older. When you're getting into the business and you're new getting into the business, there's some things that you have to know that you're just not automatically going to know. Because when you join a real estate brokerage, it's unfortunate, but a lot of brokerages provide zero training. So if you went to real estate school and you took like some discounted class, you got like a Groupon coupon somewhere to take the class for like 200, 300 bucks, 350, and you're like, I'm going to take that because, Kovats Real Estate School is 425. If you take that class and then you go on to the state exam, hopefully you pass your state exam to begin with. Hopefully you were instructed okay enough to pass the state exam, which, is a question to begin with. But number two, after you get that license, do you know what to do? Did that instructor tell you, hey, here's what you do when you get your license? Hey, here's how you deal with buyers. Hey, here's how you deal with sellers. Hey, here's how you actually prospect for new clients. Here's how you grow out a client funnel of perpetual clients coming to you. Here's how you deal with a bidding war on both the buy side and sell side. Here's how you prep a client's home before it goes on the market. Here's how you stay in touch with your past clients and build up a huge referral network so you get repeat and referral business and your business starts to feed itself. If they didn't teach you these type of things, when you get your license, you're going to be out of the business really quickly. Because you're going to get your license and say, well, I don't know what to do now. You're going to turn to your broker, and your broker's probably not going to provide very much training. And then you're just going to say, this business just isn't for me. And you're out. Well, the question you should ask yourself, that 200, 300, 350, whatever the cost is that you spent on that discount real estate school, you should have just lit that money on fire, right? Because if you spend all the time, all the effort, and then that money to take that class, and then you do nothing with it, it's a total and complete waste of money. So if you go around to, real estate brokerages and you see some of the top realtors in the state, it's not just by chance that a lot of them did go to Kovats Real Estate School. And I'm not just saying this to toot our own horn because, the people who come to our real estate school, they're already motivated to begin with. And without them being motivated to begin with, you could be the best instructor in the world. It's not going to do anything. But what's unique about them is I was able, and my grandfather, when he was teaching the class, was able to show them what are some very basic things that you need to do when you first get into the business to ensure that you succeed. Once they know what they have to do, once these motivated, driven people know what they have to do, which is people like you and I when I first got into the business, once you know what to do, your business goes like this. It skyrockets. That same person, though, if they don't know what to do, they just can't do it, right? Naturally. So our goal with this class is, number one, obviously get you in position to pass the school and state exam. That's no problem with us. We've been in the business. We've, been as a real estate school for 51 years now, since 1973. And every single year, we are one of the top real estate schools in the whole state for state pass rate on the state exam. That's number one. But number two, most importantly for a lot of you, again, I'm going to keep reiterating this. I want to teach you guys, when you get into the business, how do you hit the ground running? How do you start making money? How do you start selling homes? How do you start building up, a legitimate business? How do you eventually get to the point where you open your own real estate brokerage? And now you have 10, 20, 100, 200, 500 agents working for you. How do you get to that point? That's the goal of this class here. So if you guys are interested in this, our class is $425. That includes everything. There's no hidden fees. That includes everything. That includes your textbook that we email to you. That includes your school materials. That includes your school exam. And your tuition's good for an entire year. You can take unlimited classes for up to a year. Ideally, you take the class, you pass the exam right away, go right on to the state exam, you get licensed, you start selling, right? If that's of interest to you, we'd certainly be happy to have you in class. You could sign up for the class on our website, which is just Kovats Real Estate School. If you guys have any questions as well, you could certainly feel free to reach out to us. You can reach us by phone, by email, through our Facebook page. If you want to talk to me, I'm the one who runs our Facebook page, so just message our Facebook page, which is Kovats Real Estate School. I'd certainly be happy to chat with you there. But otherwise, if everybody, or anybody I should say, has any questions, as I said, just certainly feel free to reach out to us. We would be happy to help you and happy to have you in class. Thank you guys. I appreciate it.